All right, boys. Fellas. Hopefully we got some ladies out there, but this is the matchup we've been waiting for the day. This is the prime time PFL high school matchup tonight. We're going to see the number 2 team, Collins Hill, out of Georgia, face off against the number 1 team in the nation, the defending national champions from last season, the Chandler Wolves, out of Arizona. This should be a really good matchup, a South versus West Coast matchup. Chandler's 4-0 on the season. Collins is 1-0 on the season, both coming off of dominant performances last week, especially Collins putting up 40 points, the most we've seen so far in high school season 2. So we're definitely going to be in for a treat tonight. A lot of top-tier talent going to be on display. Just to name a few guys, for Chandler, we got Colorado Rivers senior quarterback Josiah Best, junior running back Giovanni Gaddy, freshman running back, also a middle linebacker, so he's an athlete out here. Evan Brooks, athlete as well, receiver and corner. Freshman D. Kelsey, freshman receiver. Caden Mitchell, athlete, left outside linebacker, tight end, senior. Mike Carter, junior corner. Deacon Dominics, junior right guard. Bailey Mitchell, junior left guard, and Akobe Drake, junior left end. And over on the Collins side, we got QB1, sophomore Casey Robinson, Dre Willis, sophomore running back Dre Willis, senior receiver or athlete JoJo Ekene. He's a strong safety receiver. Trey Marcus, freshman receiver. Travis Irving, freshman receiver, free safety, athlete. Zay Harris, corner, senior, team captain. Sergio Moreno, sophomore, tight end. And Princeton Butler rounding this one off as the senior corner. So let's go ahead and jump into this game, fellas. We are in for a good one. Two of the best teams we've seen since the preseason, really. Even the scrimmages, the preseason scrimmages on down to the Cali versus Texas tournament that Chandler participated in and just absolutely dominated. As we got D. Kelsey down here, we get our first look at the Chandler new home field here for Chandler. They didn't have one all last year, but they have their official home court or home field, so that should be good here for the Wolves. And we get a first look at their new blue uniforms. Shout out to Auntie and their new white helmets. So a lot of new drip out here, even for the Eagles. They're in the new white and green jerseys. So got a lot of new drip out here as Colorado gets ready to take the field first tonight. He'll get the first chance to strike on offense. The new prime PFL logo stickers on the helmets here all around the league, all around the District 3A. So we're doing a little bit of branding here. But here we are. Colorado's going to get this thing jumping. Starting off in the shotgun. It's got Jay Best over to his left here in the backfield. Taking the snap. Here's Rado. Decides to tuck it, and he's rocked right away. Got to be careful there. A. Davis comes away with a tackle. It's going to be a 2nd and 12 situation here. And Colorado trying to get busy early, but just I'm not sure that was the right takeoff he needed, or he might have wanted to pass that one off or got a better angle. Didn't really give Gio any room to block there. Looks like they were a little off track, not on the same page. Make sure you guys tune in. Go ahead and hit that like button, subscribe button. It's been a while since I've been in the booth. Everybody been holding it down. Shout out to everybody that's been in the booth holding it down. Even our games that don't have any commentary has been going really great. Oh my goodness, Gio Gaddy coughs up the rock. Colorado gets the tackle here. I don't know if that one's going to be a ground fumble. It looked pretty iffy. Not sure if looked like he was down, but it also looked like he might have dropped it just before he crumbled. Oh yeah, that right knee was down. Looks like they're going to rough up the freshman here. Gio Gaddy got to hold on to the ball. These Eagles, there's something serious. Like I said, they put up 40 points last week, and they held their opponent to less than 20, so this team is not to be played with. Not sure here. It's looking like... Well, I'm expecting the challenge to come any second now. Because if this one sticks... Oh, man, this one sticks. That's what I said. It looked a little iffy. He might have dropped it. So Gio Gaddy, freshman, giving it up on the 19 already. The Eagles are in scoring position. Here's JoJo around the back. Here's Dre. Oh, my. What is Dre doing? Oh, these guys just jump all over his back. Goodness. Dre, nowhere to go. Jukes backwards there, going the wrong way, number 1. So they get great field position, but the first play of the drive does not go well at all. It's going to be a loss of 5 on the play. Number 1 versus number 2. Someone's going to get their first loss of the season as Casey Robinson is under center. Going to go right back to Dre. That's how much they believe in their back. Gets a juke, but then Mike Carter, junior corner, comes up to get the tackle. 3rd and 12 here, and Chandler's defense is responding. Some really tight defense here from the defending champs. We already know that these guys play great on both sides of the ball. You know, Gio Gaddy, just a fluke fumble there. I'm sure that won't happen again. But this Chandler defense, they're known for locking opponents up too. So Collins, let's see if KC can get busy on the ground. Oh, and he's taken down and sacked. Harris, 4th and 20, takes KC down. No KC special tonight. They have done their research and done their film, their due diligence, and they are not going to let KC get free tonight so far in this ball game. But Collins is still in field goal range because of the field position that they put themselves in due to their defense. So they will come away with 3 here, more than likely, setting up on the 29. So didn't really have to work much for the 3, but you take what you can get, and they're up on the board. 3-0 Collins, coming back to Chandler here. Definitely appreciate you guys for tuning in today. This is our 4th game of the day. You guys have never seen us put up 4 games in one day, but you know, I had a rough couple of days this week, so I had to postpone Thursday and Friday's games, but that's why I went ahead and got both of those days covered for you guys today, with Collins and Chandler being the prime time matchup here on a Saturday night as D. Kelsey looks to receive. We also have PFL college coaches going to be announced very soon. Going to be going over that, reaching out to a few coaching candidates tonight after the game, so make sure you guys stick around. And we want to shout out again Auntie for getting us right with the mods and getting our uniforms together here to really have a successful high school season too. We've got a lot of new stuff here, and we're still adding. You know, each week we're adding on to the mod, we're adding new things. So we do appreciate you guys for sticking with us. Like I said, all day I've been going at it, so you know, you guys have been great. Let's get this late night action in. Big time game, big time teams. Let's see who the PTPers are. 1st and 10 here. Gio Gaddy coming off of a just an unbelievable fumble there just to start off the game. Just unfortunate. But here we are. You got to forget about those plays. Just a freshman. Got to learn from it. Colorado Rivers in the shotgun is going to go right back to his running back here, but it's going to be Jay Best this time, the junior back. He's going to hold on to the rock and pick up a few on the play. We got Deacon Dominics, Bailey Mitchell, user players here. We got Caden Mitchell, D. Kelsey, Josiah Best, D. Wade, no Dwayne. And we also got Evan Brooks out there. Freshman receiving core for Chandler, as we know, they pretty good group of guys here, and D. Kelsey and Evan Brooks. But you got tight end help from Caden as a senior. Here's Rotto dropping back, quick pass. Oh, and Evan Brooks can't hold on to it there. It's going to be knocked away. I believe that was Princeton Butler that was able to get him to cough that one up. And if I'm not mistaken, these teams did meet. I think it was the preseason, and they had Zay Harris guarding. Zay Harris was guarding some of these young guys and just really sticking it to them. Or it might have been, you know what, I believe that was Westlake I'm thinking about. But yeah, Zay Harris and Princeton Butler just giving these young guys a run for their money. So be aware of that all game long. Princeton making the young guy cough up an easy catch there. 3rd and 5. Here's Colorado in the shotgun, taking the snap. Number 3 gets off a quick one, goes to the same guy, and that's what I gotta love about this team. Tons of guts. Goes right back to EB, and EB delivers this time. 8 yards for Evan Brooks. 1st down, Chandler. They go right back to the same receiver that just coughed it up. So it looks like Princeton Butler, the senior corner, is going to have his night full here with this young receiver, this young freshman receiver, number 88. It's going to be matched up against a senior corner, so that's going to be an interesting thing to see all night. And we got Zay Harris is guarding D. Wade. So D. Wade, one of the better CPU receivers in the league. I would have loved to see him guard D. Kelsey, but we got him on D. Wade. D. Wade gets free, but taken down by Princeton Butler. 2nd and 3. Chandler trying to move the chains here on the 47. Colorado dropping back in the gun. Being rushed, dumps it off to Gio. Gaddy Gio breaks a tackle and pushes his way in for a 1st down. The freshman recovering from his fumble that he had last drive and getting Chandler down on the 48. Just recapping some of our action from today. We had Duncanville 34-17 over Mater Dei. Dion Willis, freshman quarterback, had himself a day. He poured in 207 rushing yards. That's a PFL record, single game rushing record right there. And he also had 2 rushing touchdowns. So the young kid really put on quite the display, throwing 13 for 19 for 105 yards. Jackson Belt also had 18 attempts on the ground, 108 yards for a touchdown. So there was some real heavy running over there in the Ville today. Mater Dei's got to bounce back next week, try to figure things out here. Colorado, shotgun action, hands it off. Gio finds his block, taken down. Princeton Butler getting busy, real busy tonight. I'm seeing PB in a lot of action. Also, we had another game today. North Shore Mustangs defeated the Long Beach Poly Jackrabbits. Malik Pruitt, in his debut this year, had a really nice game. The middle linebacker, tight end, put up 9 receptions today for 79 yards, and he had 2 touchdowns. So he really got into that end zone. He got those points on the board as Colorado completely misses his target. A rare sighting for the senior QB on a 3rd, now forcing a 3rd and 13. Eagles rocking those Eagle Prime printed helmets, newly acquired. Here's Colorado in the shotgun again, 3rd and 13. Got to make a play, trying to keep this drive alive. Decides to tuck it, takes it himself, has a block, doesn't follow it. What's going on here? Doesn't follow the block. Gio Gaddy and Princeton getting into a little scuffle there. But big time stop by Trav Morgan. Able to get a stop and force a 4th and 4. A nice attempt there from Rado. Big time run, I believe Gio just got away from him. He was supposed to follow that block into the 1st. It's going to bring up a 4th and 4, and Chandler's going to look to put 3 on the board as well with their quarterback, Colorado, also being their kicker. So he's going to go ahead and boot 3 in here for the Wolves and tie this ball game up. Nice. It's good. 3 puts up 3. We got a tie game here in Arizona, folks. Earlier today, we also seen the Westlake Chaparrals defeat St. John. Big time game. Number 4 taking down number 6. So not an upset at any stretch of the imagination, but it was nonetheless, people do hold St. John to a high regard, and so in that sense, and then with all the drama going on with Westlake, they were able to come through big time. So shout out to Westlake for getting that double-digit win. Shout out to Davon Williams, just a dog on the ground game. 29 attempts for 138 yards, 4 broken tackles. Just a really good day there for number 2 for Westlake. So keep an eye on him, all the scouts. Like I said, we're going to pour these college coaches in, start getting you young fellas your scouts, your looks, your interests, your offers, and we're going to really get this thing going. Week 2 just had to see some movement, had to see some action, had to see who really was here to play, who was here to stay. So now that we got all that out the way, it's time to start getting these scholarships in, these interests rolling, and just really starting to get a little look at you guys' future. 1st and 10 here for Casey Robinson's going to get another chance at a drive. This is going to be his first full drive of the day. Remember, last drive he got it early on a fumble. He had great fielding position. Now we get a chance to see him drive the field. Here he is, tucking it, going himself. Another scrambler, another scrambling dual threat QB. So it's going to be 2 dual threat QBs going at it tonight. Seems like Rado is matching up against all the dual threats early on in the season. So we want to keep a lookout on that one. I'm going to also do a little giveaway here. I don't know if Colorado's in the chat at all with his commish hat on. As Caden Mitchell helps get the takedown here in the backfield, and Dre Willis coming off a big game last week, just really heavy ground game, over 100 yards rushing. But tonight it looks like Chandler's all over that. But, you know, I want to go back to the giveaway. If you guys go ahead and put in the chat, and I will go back and examine, and maybe Colorado can write it down as Casey goes deep looking for his running back. Broken up by Mike Carter. Mike Carter is a tough junior corner, is not having any of that foolishness. Casey, 2 gloves, shorty. But back to the giveaway. If you can decide who will have the most rushing yards tonight between Casey and Colorado, I'm giving out 10 prime points right on the spot as soon as the game is over. So you got a chance to get at least 15 prime points tonight. You know, your 5-point check-in. Make sure you guys leave a comment for your check-in points. And then you also have a chance to get 10 points if you get this one right. There's no penalty, so you're not going to lose 10 if you get it wrong. It's only for the guys who guess it right. You don't have to guess how many yards. You just have to give me a name. Who's going to have more rushing yards at the QB spot tonight? Is it going to be the senior quarterback, Colorado Rivers of Chandler, or is it going to be the sophomore quarterback of Collins, Casey Robinson? Let's see that in the chat right now. New drive here for the Wolves. We got a 1st and 10 for Colorado. Here's the snap. Rado looking. Quick pass. Caught. D. Wade on the catch. 2nd and 6. No first down, but it was a good look. Definitely a good look. And forward progression here. Getting forward. Moving the chains a bit on the 25. Trying to drive this ball down the field. Colorado in the shotgun. Looking at a 2nd and 6. Handing it off to his freshman back. Nowhere to go. Tried to squeeze some extra yards in there, but JoJo Ekene is able to come from the other side and help take him down. 3rd and 3. Chandler looks to try to keep this drive alive. Both defenses are looking spectacular tonight. Just really making the field short here. Here's Colorado. Ooh, nice pass across the middle. Caden Mitchell breaks JoJo's initial tackle, but then he's taken down by about 3 to 4 guys. About by every user. I've seen Princeton in the pile, Travis Irving in the pile, Zay Harris in the pile, JoJo in the pile. Caden taking on an army of users. Let me see. Count them up. JoJo right there, number 2. Travis, number 3. Princeton, number 6. Zay, number 10. They're all falling. Caden Mitchell, grown man moves for the senior. 1st down. So, yeah, we got Colorado down there in the chat giving you guys the news, how to go ahead and get your vote in for tonight so you can get your prime points. Don't miss out on this opportunity. Nice takedown from Zay Harris. Colorado and his guys just chipping away at the field, making the right safe plays here. 2nd and 7. It's going to be Zay Harris' 2nd tackle on the night. We got a straw poll up right now. Go ahead and enter the chat. Colorado has one for you guys. Go ahead and get your vote in. Oh yeah, I keep having this problem with Princeton. He keep wanting he wants the shooter sleeves, but Every time they play, he keeps getting the long sleeves, but I know what it is. My bad, bro. I keep having your sleeve temp. Your sleeve temp is up too high, so I got to remove the sleeve temp, take it down to 0, and then you'll have your shooter sleeve. So bear with me, champ. Week 3, I got you. A lot of things on the plate, but here's Colorado taking off. Place your bets. Put your votes in. You can no longer put your vote in past the first quarter. After the first quarter, I don't know if you're able to time that, E-Chain, but any votes past the first quarter will not qualify. Of course, you can't just watch the game and say, oh, this guy. Like, no. I'm going to at least give you the first quarter to feel the vibes. So after the first quarter, no more votes and no more giveaway there. So you want to just keep an eye on this first quarter, see how the pace is going, and go ahead and put your vote in. But I got your next game, Princeton. I'm going to go ahead and take that sleeve temp down. You're going to have your shooter sleeves, and you'll be just fine and ready to go for week 3. Got to delay a game on Colorado. Those ones are always tough. Got Tank checking in. I see you guys in the chat. Dre Willis in here. Princeton in here. KC in here. Got a lot of Collins Hills guys in here. All right, yeah, just manually cut it off. My bad. Got a lot going on in the brain right now. I'm not thinking. Gucci Armani in the building. Gucci Armani. Gucci Armani. What's going on? MWJ in the building. A lot of good guys in here. Zay Harris, Colorado quick pass over to Gio. Just runs him straight out of bounds. Ekene in the building. My guy Ekene checking in. Shout out to Deacon Dominics. He said he got Mike Carter beside him watching it. They watching this game together. That's what's up. It's a big time game, fellas. Big time game. Mike Carter already making plays. Deacon, look, I see him blocking right now. Go, Deacon. Get him. Yeah! Hey, I love how you get a chance to talk about him on the spot and they make a play. How come I'm talking about that man and he get busy? That big boy is moving them feet. They didn't get nowhere. It's 3rd and 18. I don't think it was his fault. But it's just funny to see him just go on call, though. Shout out to Deacon Dominics, one of the best in the business. Here's Colorado. We're going to go ahead and let the first wind out. Like I said, go ahead and place your final vote. Who do you think I have more rushing yards tonight? Colorado Rivers or KC Robinson? Both QBs, both dual threats. So let's see which one takes the cake tonight. For 10 prime points, which is equivalent to +2 in any attribute on your player. And of course, you guys know you get the 5 prime points for checking in, which you need to send your screenshot in the Discord with your comment. So 15 possible points on the line. Here's Colorado. Nice pass. D. Kelsey just wide open. Reels it in for 27 yards. The freshman. Number 7 on the board. One of my favorites. Everybody knows. You've been watching the PFL this year. D. Kelsey, one of my favorite players in the nation. Travis Irving, a fellow freshman, taking him down here. But D. Kelsey and Colorado definitely have the chemistry. First catch, 27 big ones. Here's Colorado shotgun action. Princeton following EV. Got the defense scrambled a bit. He's going to go ahead and scramble himself. Juking. I don't know what he was doing back there. Just a little razzle-dazzle. Second sack of the night, but goodness, I don't know. Rivers is just back there dancing by himself. He's just two-stepping. Come on, Rivers. What you doing back there, Rado? Huh. My boy was getting it in, wasn't he? Shout out to everybody tuning in, man. We 11 strong right now. You guys go ahead and hit that like button for me. Subscribe if you haven't already. We done reached 230 subscribers. Shout out to the gang on the road to 300. You know, when we started this thing, you know, it's cliche, but I didn't think we'd be at 230 this soon. So I really appreciate y'all for tapping in. And here's my guy, D. Kelsey again. Another catch, and This guy that's guarding D. Kelsey, he's going to have himself a long night, it seems. 44 yards for the young freshman. K. Reed is going to be the target here. Is going to be getting picked on, it seems like. Oh, man. Collins is going to have to figure this one out and figure it out fast, because it's not going to be good if D. Kelsey is going to continue to route this fella up here. Got some guys out here scouting, some potential college head coaches. Here's Colorado trying to get it done, trying to get 6 for his team. He's dropping back in the shotgun, dumps it off to Gio Gaddy. Gio taken down by 3 Eagles here. 2nd and goal on the 9. This defense is tight right now. Both defenses, I think I've seen somebody comment in the chat, this is going to be a real defensive game. A real defensive game. This is one of those ball games you're going to have to really come out. You know, you're going to have to get a little grimy in this game, a little gritty in this game. This one's going to be a street game. 3rd and goal. Colorado on the 9. Taking the snap. Trying to get his guys in the end zone. He's going to tuck it. He has a pass. Oh, what a dot to Caden Mitchell. Touchdown, Wolves. Just like that, Chandler goes up 10-3. 7-point game here in Arizona. Let's see if this team from Georgia can get busy out west. You know, they say the West Coast is the best coast. So let's see if that holds true tonight. You know, Chandler came down to Texas and won the whole Cali versus Texas tournament. Stamped their name on the tournament. Won the title, the national title last year. Haven't won a game yet. I mean, hasn't lost a game yet. And here they are going up against Georgia's best. Although Newton would like to, they would like to say something about that. But Chandler up 10-3 on Georgia's best. And I'm not sure who's going to be able to step up to the challenge and be able to come at these guys this year. But if it's going to be anybody, it's going to be these Collins Hill Eagles. So far, we got a 5 votes for Casey Robinson and 1 vote for Rado. The disrespect is unimaginable right now. The senior quarterback being overlooked. I guess the young gunner has just been running his tail off, so they've been used to it. But just an errant pass there. 0 for 2. Casey has yet to complete a pass tonight. And you might want to keep an eye out on that for the rest of the night. It's not looking good. 0 for 2 to start. He's an 0 for. Oh my, what a spin. What a run. Dre Willis fighting for every yard. 3rd and 3. I like the spin cycle. Young fella, the sophomore running back. They say it's a Dre day. Haven't seen much groundwork tonight, but I'm sure to get started soon. It's only 8 minutes here in the 2nd quarter. A lot of football left. Here's KC. Dump off to Dre, and just as I call it, he's running and trotting. Toting that rock. 1st down, Eagles. KC gets his first target. He hits his first mark of the night. He's going to go to quick little dump off screen play to Dre Willis. Had plenty of field to work with. Oh, somebody missed a block there. Could have been more, but got well over the first, so that's all you can ask for. First and 10, Collins Hill on the 38. Here's Casey Robinson trying to find the flow. Beautiful pass over to Travis Irving, taken down by Mike Carter. Mike Carter, junior corner, one of the best corners in the business. That's a fact. 2 tackles on the night for the upperclassman, Mike Carter. Played some tight end last year for this same Chandler team. Got him a ring. Here's Casey in the backfield by himself. Has everyone lined up. Oh, he's rushed. Oh, my, what a pass. Taken to the crib. Touchdown, Collins. We have a ball game, folks. Don't think you were getting off the hook easy, Chandler. Freshman wide receiver. Wow. Trey Marcus catches a dot from KC, and just like that, the Eagles tie this thing up. You might want to tune in and get your popcorn. Look at the dot. He put it out of reach. Oh, that's a dotter. Wow. I'm talking about the only person on God's green earth that could have caught that pass was Trey Marcus. The outer shoulder. Gimme. Then Trey Marcus with the foot speed to race it to the crib. Wow. I knew I was coming back to a classic. It's been some time. I had to touch the booth. I said, it's Collins and it's Chandler. It's Zeke. I'm there. Oh, my goodness. I'm here for this. KC, talk to me. Colorado, talk to me. Let's make big plays. I want to see the primetime players, the PT peers. Shout out to Dick Vitale. Yes, sir. 10-10. We got Georgia. We got Arizona. We got the number 1 versus the number 2 in the nation. We got undefeated on the line. We got a lot on the line tonight. It's only week 2. I said, let's get it cracking from the jump. Let me see who wants it from the jump. Collins, Chandler, week 2. Book it. First and 10 here. Colorado Rivers has got to figure out a way to answer to that last drive, but he had a great drive himself last time down, so you know it's not like the Chandler Wolves have not been doing their job. They're fresh off of scoring 7, so Colorado just got to keep doing what he did from last drive. Read this defense, make your adjustments, and drive that ball down the field. He's looking to get help from Caden Mitchell again. Caden was able to get into the end zone, get a little physical. D. Kelsey caught a couple of 20-yard balls. They got to keep it rolling here. Here's the handoff to Jay Best. Oh, my goodness. Oh, my goodness. The boy's running, looking elusive out there. Number 9. Teaching these guys a thing or two out there. First and 10, Chandler. He's ducking and dodging every tackle. Look at him. Juke just gets right up under JoJo Ekene, missing a tackle there. Scoot out of the way. Number 63. Whoa, up and under. That's a Dre special right there. I know Dre to be the up and under king. You got to really tackle that boy. He'll get him out. Here's Colorado shotgun action. First and 10. Dropping back. Looking. Oh my goodness. I didn't even. What in the. That was a dart. I didn't even see where the ball was going. I'm going to be real with you. I didn't even see. Yo, Colorado. That was a missile. Boy. That boy threw that thing into some coverage. I didn't know what was going to come out of that. That's a dotter. That's that boy D. Wade, no Dwayne. We talking Darrell. Just a dime. Shout out to KC in the lounge. I would join you in the lounge, but I'm in the booth, big fella. I definitely would join you. Here's a handoff. Jay Best runs into some trouble. JoJo comes through and helps, and they just crush this guy. Second tackle for Washington. Second tackle for a loss. 2nd and 11. So after a great run, Jay Best tripped up in the backfield. Oh my goodness, that pass was crazy, Colorado. I'm still seeing that pass a couple of plays ago. Didn't even know where that thing went. D. Wade just came down with it. 1st and 10 is what he called. 2nd and 11 here on the 43. Just under 6 minutes in the second quarter. Got Colorado Rivers in the shotgun. Freshman running back Gio Gaddy lined up in the backfield. Colorado takes the snap, being rushed. Quick pass off D-Wade. Broken up by Zay Harris. Not so fast, sir. Not so fast. He's one of those ones. Senior on senior action there. 3rd and 11. Collins trying to lock up. They're trying to lock up and get this ball back. Give this kid, Casey Robinson, another chance at it. Here's Colorado trying to keep this drive alive in the shotgun. He's looking to motion his man. Fakes a handoff, looking. Has room to throw. Oh, batted away. Nice defensive play there. That's that linebacker work. You got to love when your linebackers get their hands out there. Just get their hand enough to just swat the ball down. Just a beautiful play. That might have been caught. Not sure. I think Zay was all over that one, but it definitely was a great breakaway or a bat away. And Collins, big time stop here for the Eagles. No way, Zay. Of course, Colorado's going to go for this one. They're on the 43, fellas. He's going to kick this from the C, from the Chandler logo. It's the senior kicker. It's up. It's a boot. Oh, my goodness. Colorado. This is his second make of 50-plus yards. Whoa, buddy. Number 3 with the Bigfoot. Nails it from the Chandler logo. Oh, my goodness. This is what the benefit of having user kickers. They want to laugh at user kickers. They think it's a game until they win the game. Oh my goodness. Knocks it in from the C. Colorado Rivers getting it done in every which way. Quarterbacking, kicking, kickoffs. He's doing it all. Sheesh. The senior athlete, the senior QB kicker, Colorado Rivers, Dre Willis, just 5 yards on the night, trying to find his niche tonight. You know, it's been a little tough. This line hasn't really given him much to work with, and the Chandler defensive pressure has just been on fire tonight. Colorado putting this team up 3. Any other team, that's a punt. But that's why these guys are defending champs. And here's Dre trying to get it going, but taking down Josiah Best. Number 9 with the takedown. 2nd and 9. Just a 1-yard gain. On the 38 here, Chandler playing some tight defense. Rushing defense is looking crazy. Casey's going to have to hit the air again. Beautiful drive last time down. Couple of nice throws. Dre's able to break away. I told you, up and under King. Bring that one back for us to see. That boy know how to duck and dodge. He'll never get caught. Zoop. A Kobe Drake with the takedown, number 52. Shout out to everybody still in the chat, holding it down, 10 strong. Go ahead and hit that like button for me, guys. Hit that subscribe. Here's KC in the shotgun. On the 50, midfield action. Taking the snap. Nice pass. He has JoJo Ekene taken down by Evan Brooks, but Ekene gets the first down, and Collins Hill's moving the chains. Collins Hill on the 38, trying to replicate their last drive and get it in for 6, and they're looking good right now. 1st and 10 for these Eagles. Here's their sophomore quarterback in the shotgun backfield by himself. Wideouts everywhere. Nice pass. JoJo with a juke and more. Gio Gaddy has got to find a new pair of socks or shoes or something. JoJo, his second first down in a row, straight back-to-back. The senior putting in work here, number 2. 1st and 10 on the 25. The Eagles driving. And KC is the driver. Under center, Dre in the backfield. It's looking like they're loaded up on the left here. Here's Dre. He's going to take the snap, juke move. Makes a man touch earth. 23 yards on the night. 5-yard gain there for D. Willis. His brother played earlier today and put up 207 yards as a QB. I said, who's the running back? I said, man, this Willis family, they know how to run. 207 for his younger brother at the QB spot. KC in the shotgun. Another handoff. Backup running back getting the snap. Mike Carter. Oh, my. Hey, you want to be careful there, kid. Mike Carter might snap your neck. 2 tackles. 3rd and 2. The backup running back trying to get the first, but not enough. 17-yard line action here for KC Robinson. He has Dre Willis to his right, joining him in the backfield in the shotgun. Takes the snap, number 5 looking, quick pass over to JoJo. Oh, he tried to use JoJo this whole drive, but the freshman corner, Evan Brooks, with a solid takedown here, forcing a 4th down. Gonna look like Chandler's gonna be looking at a tie ball game here. Collins is gonna hit this 3. I'm pretty sure of it. User kicker, CPU kicker, you better make this one. The boot, and it's good. Another tight ball game. This is going to be one of those classics, guys. That's why I said, see me on the mic, prime time. I'm going to be there because this is going to be one of those ones. You know, these guys have been separating themselves from the pack all year long, the Chandler Wolves, and they finally come against a team that feels like they can meet their, they can match them. Physicality, schemes, players, talent. They feel like they got just enough talent and just the same talent as Chandler to get the job done as the Collins Hill Eagles. So we got to see if this is true. It's a 13-13 ball game. This is the first time we've seen Chandler really have a slow start. Well, actually, I want to give them their flowers. North Shore played a hell of a game against the Wolves. I can't rule that out. The Wolves actually only beat them by I believe 4 or 5 points, if I'm not mistaken. Or it might have been a 4-7, a full touchdown. But North Shore really did put these guys to the test. They did give these guys some work. Colorado was able to get the game-winning rushing touchdown and seal the deal. So I do want to shout out to the Mustangs that they did give this Chandler team a run for their money. But I just feel like this Collins energy is just a little bit different. It's like North Shore was just like the clear-cut underdog that was just really shocking these guys. And, you as a great team, you go into those games like, we got this. And then, oh, wait a minute, hold up. We got to tighten up. The Collins Hill Eagles, they give me that feel that they feel like they could really beat these guys. But I don't know if Colorado is running on them like this. He said, you want to doubt me? You want to put KC up in the votes? Well, guess what? Whoever voted for me, myself, I'm going to get my 10 points. Colorado betting on himself. The true definition of betting on yourself. Get that money. Get that bag, Rado. Get to that bag. Ducking and dodging. Running JoJo over even though he was taken down, but he definitely ran through his chest. 1st and 10.
Here we go. Set. 6
We got a great game here. It's going to looking like a classic. Collins holding their ground. Here's Colorado. Quick dump off pass to Jay Best, taken down. Not much here, just 1 on the play. Colorado not looking too bad. Stat line looking really good, actually, throwing-wise. Making some real good plays here. Looking at a 2nd and 9 for Chandler.
Come on, set. 60 Pittsburgh.
Oh, nice breakaway. Intended receiver was Caden Mitchell, senior tight end, but that was a nice breakaway there from the Eagles on the defensive end.
Here we go. 90. Wolf.
Colorado taking the snap. I was about to say, he normally runs these ones. Oh, juke straight into the defense. Number 7's been pretty active. The same guy who got that bat away is the same guy who stopped this drive. And Chandler's going to have to kick this one away. Nice, solid defense from Collins, and that's what I was speaking on. Collins Hill is looking like the only team that's able to really, clamp down. That's the issue here. Chandler hasn't seen a team like Collins where they kind of match them toe-to-toe, like blow for blow. They got the experience, the senior defenders. They got the 290 overall senior cornerbacks. They got senior safeties. It's a lot going on for this Collins defense, and it's really putting this Chandler team to the test. They haven't seen an experienced team like themselves. They've always been the most experienced team on the field at all times. Now they're coming up against another team where you're going to have some guys with some 99 attributes. So this is going to be a dogfight to the end. 1st and 10, Saturday night. We're getting busy. Casey in the shotgun all by himself in the backfield here. Quick pass. JoJo. He's looking like he's going JoJo's way. It's going to be a JoJo day today because him and Casey are locked in. 4 receptions here, 30 yards. His last 4 passes have gone to JoJo, or at least his last 3. 2nd and 4 here. Just under a minute in the first half of play. We got week 2 action. Chandler, Collins tied at 13 apiece. KC in the shotgun trying to make something happen before the half. Tries to dump it off to Dre, but it's no good. We got a 3rd and 4. Just 39 ticks left in this first half. KC in the shotgun, looking to end this half on a high note. Taking the snap, looking, 3rd and 4, pass, catches it. Oh, Sergio Moreno ran the opposite way and just misses the first. And I gotta say, this young kid, Evan Brooks, he's in a little body, little frame, but he's out here bringing some pain, making some noise, taking down. Look at this guy, taking down the big tight end. And previous plays, he's been taking down JoJo. He's probably had the assignment of guarding the senior. So this kid, Evan Brooks, showing a lot of heart out here. Freshman cornerback. 4th and 1. It's going to have to be a decision made here. Going to be a punt. Chandler's even going to have a chance to even, make some plays here. They might even try it. Knowing Colorado, he might go for it. D. Kelsey receiving here in the backfield at the 21. And that's funny because that's number 39. So 39 took it personal. He's like, oh, I'm going to get my hit on this dude. He been routing me up. 26 ticks left in the first half. Let's see what Chandler decides to do with the rest of this time. They might just run it out, or Colorado might take a few shots downfield. Might just take a lot of shots downfield. Maybe good enough for 2 to 3 shots here. We're going to start in the shotgun. We got a double running back look here. 2 backs in the backfield, but we're only going to hand off to we got off to Gio Gaddy. Hey, listen. There's going to come a time where we're going to have to sit down in the equipment room with Gio Gaddy and Jay Best, and we're going to have to start deciding some things here because this drip is just too similar, man. I'm always confused. But you know what it is? I got to remember that Gio Gaddy has the longer socks and the spats. So I think that might help. Yeah, now that I look at it, Jay Best doesn't have the long socks. His is tucked, and Gaddy has the socks. Oh my! He's almost rocked out of his socks. Zay Harris putting on some. Hey, Zay! Don't do that to the freshman like that. Don't do it like that. We want him to stay in the game. Headed into the half, we got a tie game, 13-13. Let's go ahead and get those threes in the chat, fellas. Those threes for the 3rd quarter coming up. Big time 3rd quarter coming up, by the way. So you definitely want to be locked in and tuned in because this 3rd quarter is going to be very crucial to who's going to win this ball game. Very crucial 3rd quarter. Why is number 51 walking like that? Collins Hill is going to touch the ball first here in the 2nd half, so that's good news for the Eagles. With a tie game on the road, you're able to get the ball first in the 2nd half as Trey Marcus, the freshman, grabs his helmet, gets ready to take the field. Colorado looking to kick this one off. Shout out to Caden Johnson stepping in the building. You guys are going to have to, give me your your Instagram, I mean your YouTube name somehow in like the Discord, because you know everybody's Discord name, I mean everybody's player name is, well, not everybody, most people's player name is different than your YouTube name, so I don't be knowing which players are talking on YouTube. I'm just calling you by your YouTube name, and you got a whole player in the league, so I definitely got to get acquainted. It's probably gonna take me a whole season to get used to like which users are who on YouTube. But some of you do have your name, your actual player name, so thank goodness for you guys. No shade to the other guys. I know you probably had a YouTube way longer before this started, so I get it, but man, is it a help when these guys have their names. Here's KC starting off in the shotgun, 1st and 10. Hand off to Dre Willis. Oh, taken down by Jay Bess. Jay Bess is known to put that work in on the defensive end as well. Not just a good running back, but also a pretty dang good corner. So you better watch out for Josiah Bess. Gets all the way to the backfield to take down the running back. And he's sacked. Gio Gaddy gets to the quarterback and takes him down. The freshman exploding to the backfield. KC Robinson didn't see it coming, takes him down. Nobody put a body on Gaddy. KC, pass broken up. It's going to be a 3 and out. Not able to capitalize on receiving the ball at the half. Chandler locking down, clamping down the Chandler way. Just, man, this defense is incredible. It's really going to be hard to rate the defenses this year because there's a lot of tough defensive squads, but these two are two of the toughest. And I believe they are the top 2 teams in the nation. Realistically, these 2 teams right here are the toughest to beat.
go, let's go, let's go. 15 Lonnie, 15 Lonnie. Set, ready. 10 Tucson. Here we go, here we go.
Boom! Yeah, baby! Keep playing hard. Six man. Check cross, check cross. Check, Mike 54. Mike 54. Come on, the ball here. Let's go, let's go, let's go. Here we go. Here we go. Here we go. Get ready, get ready, get ready.
Here we go. Set. Check, check. Watch 54. Watch 54. I know you got it. Ready, ready. Mark 54.
Let's get it together, defense. Let's get it
Ready. 15 on it. 15 on it. Mark 54. Watch the clock. Watch the clock. Run to the ball. Fly to the ball. Run, run. Come on, fellas. Ready. Watch two. Watch two. Strip that ball. Strip that ball. It's run. It's run.
Good work, boys. Let's go. Let's go.
Here we go. Here we go. Ready, go. Watch that in. Tight end break. Tight end break. Touchdown. We got this. Let's go now. Let's go now. Here we go. 60 out block.
You don't want none.
Ready.
Let's go. Let's do this.
Set. Ready. Let's go.
54 minutes.
You got it, Frank. Set. Hut. Not a win.
Let's go, tackle. Let's go. We got this. We got this.
Set. Touch the outlaw. Keep it up, guys.
Check, check. Lucky, lucky, lucky. Let's go, boys. Let's go.
Let's go now. It's a day.
Hey, here I come. Here I come.
Set. And ring.
Check, check. Watch 54. Watch 54. I got it. Let's go, boys. Bring it up.
Let's go. It's on the ending. 54.
Come on, baby. Come on. Let's go.
Right. Right.
Check. Line 54. Line 54. Come. Check, check. Watch it before. Watch it before. Let's go, go. Double tight, guys, double tight. Hey, hey. Ready, 154. Who that? Who that? Oh, yeah. Hurry up. Check 154. 154. Here we go, here we go. Yeah, baby. Boom.
Fourth and 6 here. Gonna have to tee up 3. Chandler able to hold it down, but I don't know. The time is looking a bit tricky here. I'm sure. Oh, they fake it. Wow, no way. Oh my goodness, no way, PFL. Did we just witness a trick play? This is the PFL where anything goes. They fake the field goal and find a man for a touchdown. Are you kidding me? Wow. Wow. 33-16. Chandler down bad. JoJo, send me the goods. This game looks just about over. Wow. Anything goes in the PFL. You got to stay strong, stay focused, my friends. Fake kick, backup QB throws a dart in the end zone. He said, I'm trying to get some offers too, Zeke. Backup QB trying to get it in whenever he can. He said, colleges, I can throw it now. I'm not just holding the I'm not just holding the ball for the kicker, man. Come get me for the QB spot. Oh my, Colorado going deep now, taking a shot. Tried number 39, and the very guy that they were getting on earlier. He's been clamping in the second half, in the fourth quarter. Number 39's been clamping. 2nd and 10 here. Colorado in the shotgun. Chandler back against the wall. First time all year in high school season 2. Since they went to the national championship last year, this is the first time they've been down like this late in the game. And unfortunately, they're facing their first L of the season, which wouldn't be too bad. 4-1 on the year. They probably would still be the #1 team. I'm not sure how we want to work that out. I'll talk to a few guys, but just because of their dominance, that's their first loss. They're still 4-1. It's going to be tough to put someone ahead of them as Colorado breaks for one of those Colorado runs. They needed more of that all game. But at least if Collins is undefeated, then they'll always have a shot at being 1 or 2. So I'll definitely have to go to the boardroom and figure that one out when the new rankings come out. But anytime you can take down #1, it's always a good one. Especially if you're #2. I guess if you take down #1 as #2, then you're #1, right? But technically, if you're like #6 and you beat #1, you don't just automatically become #1, right? So it's a tricky game. But we'll play it right. Colorado definitely driving the field here. Tucks it again. Jukes runs for more. First down. Jukes, Princeton, Butler. He said JoJo's always getting it handed to him. Well, here goes a nice pair of socks handed to you, fella. #6 juked out of his socks, and Colorado finally waking up. I've been waiting for this man to run the ball. I've been waiting. No, I feel you. It's just tough when you only play 2 games. It's just like, the body of work ain't really there. But I hear you. Definitely is going to be 1 or 2 for sure. Both teams, they're either going to swap or they're going to stay the same. Oh my, Colorado's just taking this ball game in his own hands. Thrown down by JoJo, but he's just picking up first down after first down. 2nd and inches there. 2nd and inches. 3 tackles for JoJo, and it's funny because my guy came in the chat earlier and said, we're just so much better than everybody else that they get beat tonight. It's like, you forgot about Collins, huh? Don't speak too soon, Gaddy. Number 39, my guy. That's my guy. Y'all was hating on my dude, number 39. He getting all the stops. They gave it to Trav, but 39, he got it done there. Yeah, Rado not giving that rock up. He didn't have enough. He's fed up. He's like, I'm going to at least go score. Let me go run it down. He should have been doing this all game. I don't know why he just decided to go for 83 yards all of a sudden. But he is going to get 10 prime points for himself. He bet it on himself and he won. That's a good betting man right there. It's a good bet. Here's Colorado taking the snap, running it again. He is not giving this ball up. Oh my goodness, the quarterback is putting on a show. Colorado, go crazy. If you're going to go down swinging, my boy. Go down swinging, my boy. Colorado, crack 100 for me. Senior quarterback fighting to the end. They can feel the defeat. He's giving his last efforts here tonight, 34-16. Chandler's going to try to get over the 20-point mark at least. They can say they haven't been held under 20 points. Here he is under center. Going to let somebody else finish this great runoff here, or this great drive. On the 1-yard line. Fakes the handoff, and he's sacked. Taken down. Just not a good play. The guy's talking crazy to Colorado right now. 34-16 on the 10, 9-yard loss. Wow. Collins travels to the west to Arizona and gets the W tonight. Colorado looking sacked again. Back to back. Jefferson. Nowhere to go. No man's land. 3rd and goal on the 18. I'm talking 17 lost yards here in the last 2 plays. Colorado lobs it up, and it's picked. And what a way to end this one, guys. GG's in the chat. Number 15 picks it off with one hand in the end zone and sends Colorado and the gang home packing. Good game. Collins, Chandler, what a prime time game. What a night. Thank you guys for sticking here, man, and really holding it down for your boy today. We went 4 games straight tonight, y'all. 4 games straight to get back on track. That should show you how dedicated I am to this league. We're back on track. We did 2 days worth of games in 1 whole day. And we ended it off with the biggest game of the week. Biggest game of the year so far, team-wise. 1 and 2, Collins and Chandler. Still 2 of the best teams in the league. Don't sleep. Don't think just because Chandler lost, you're about to come and start, like they food or something. Like, no. Collins Hill is just tough. You still got to worry about Chandler. You better believe it. 2nd and 10 here is the Eagles just going to go ahead and run this clock out to end this game. KC under center here. It's going to hand off to Dre probably one more time to end it. Go ahead and pad your stats one more time, Dre. Yes, sir. 129 is going to be his mark for the day. 3rd and 7, and GG's in the chat, fellas. Great game. Great game. Big time loss. Collins Hill shocks the world and takes down the number 1 team in the nation, giving Chandler their first loss since last season. They have not lost a game since high school season 1. I'm talking scrimmages. I'm talking tournaments. I'm talking week 1. It took them a whole, almost into the, I can't even say a whole half a season, but it definitely just took them a whole off season and a whole beginning of a season to lose another game. They haven't lost a game since high school season 1, and I can't even remember what week they lost that year. So, because obviously they won each playoff game, so they haven't even lost a regular season game since last season. So, hats off to Chandler, but tonight it goes to Collins Hill, taking down the top team in the nation. It's the first time we've seen Chandler go down, man, in a long time. So, big ups to the Eagles for getting the job done tonight. Everybody bought their A game. Dre Willis put on quite the show, quite the display. JoJo, send that package, fam. Send that package, man. Y'all got the W. Now you should be proud. Shoot it. Shoot the package, fam. Let's check out this here. Hey, look, all right. We're going to start off with Chandler. We're going to start with Colorado. Tough night for the senior. One of his toughest games, and I do not mean in a good way. 77.1, 18 for 29, 182, 1 touchdown, 1 interception. Interception came at the end of the game there, so that probably messed it up. Rushing-wise, not a good night. Lots of touches here. Well, split touches, 10 and 7. They might have to finally decide who they want. See, so now when you finally lose a game, you've been winning all this time. They haven't had to change anything. That's what I like about Chandler. They stay true to their game. They've been winning games. They don't change nothing. Now you've taken an L. How do you change things now? Is it now time to decide who's that running back for the season? We don't know. Do you want to keep running the 2-man game? 25 yards for Jay Best, 22 for Gaddy, but 96 for the quarterback. 96 yards rushing for Colorado. Not bad. 73 yards receiving for Caden. They should have kept feeding him. Don't know what happened there. Wade with 35. Gaddy with 8. Evan Brooks with 21. Kelsey with 44. Just 4 touches between the 2 of these guys. So not a lot of love for these guys. Like I said, a lot of rushing. 17 touches for both running backs together. Just 4 touches for these 2 young receivers. So really throwing off balance there. That defense, that Collins defense, just really making it tough on Chandler tonight. Mike Carter, one of the toughest cornerbacks in the nation, though. Junior cornerback, put up his numbers. 9 total tackles, 5 and 4. Just a good night. Evan Brooks, not a good night receiving, but definitely got real physical out there. 5 tackles, a tackle for a loss. Jay Best, 7 tackles, 2 tackles for a loss. So this Chandler team is playing that good old Chandler defense. It just like I said, once that KC offense start kicking in for them boys, they just don't look back and they start scoring in bunches. And at first it was looking like a shutdown, nice little, not a shutdown, but just a nice, close, dirty game, 13-13. They were battling it out, but man, they just hit all cylinders at the end there. 3 tackles for Kobe. Gaddy put up 4 tackles, and Caden with 3 tackles and a tackle for a loss. So let's see, we got some pass deflections, forced fumbles, all that good stuff. None of that good stuff. Wow, no pass deflections, no forced fumbles, no interceptions, no nothing. So the secondary there, they could have done a lot better tonight for Chandler at disrupting the offense. But nonetheless, not a bad game for the Chandler guys. They just got to come back heavier. And here we are with the Eagles and Zach Arnold. That's funny. But that was that 1-for-1 touchdown. Backup QB. He came in and got his due. 139 rating. He said, I'm 1-for-1. What's up, KC? KC, beautiful night. 111.6. 14 for 21. 192. 66 completion. 1 touchdown. Only 27 yards rushing, but he did get a touchdown off the rushing. Dre Willis put on a show. It's a Dre day, a Dre night. 19 attempts for 129 yards. No broken tackles. That's very interesting because that boy just be ducking and dodging. He said, don't touch my jersey. I don't even want you to touch me. You hit me? 69 yards. I knew it was a 60 plus. He ran for 69 yards on that rush. Looked like JoJo was heating up for a bit, but he definitely kept this team going in the time where it felt like Chandler maybe had a little bit of momentum. JoJo was able to catch a few passes in a row to get this team going. So 4 for 30. But the story of the night was Trey Marcus, the young freshman wide receiver. 4 receptions for 106 yards, 26 a catch, and a touchdown. So this kid was just really just killing the field. Big gains for this kid. Dre Willis with 2 catches for 23. Moreno, not many looks, 12 yards. Really a down year for the sophomore. Had a beautiful season at Mater Dei as one of the main targets on that team last year, but came to Collins and just kind of disappeared a bit. Just 2 touches, not getting many looks each game. Just a lot of weapons over here. JoJo, Trey, Dre, Travis, only 1 look. But these guys are young. JoJo's a senior. He's going to be gone. So then you're going to have to see which of these receivers is going to step up to the plate and be a main target out there on the field. Defensively, oh my goodness. Boy, oh boy. I'm telling you, this Collins defense has been the best defense since we put them in the series. Even in the other, if you know, in the other league, Collins defense is just unmatched. Zay Harris, 10 tackles, 3 tackles for a loss. I told you it was feeling like a big tackle night for Zay. JoJo Ekene, 13 tackles. 1 tackle for a loss. Princeton Butler, 8 tackles. The secondary went bananas. Just complete ape. Travis Irvin, 5 tackles, a tackle for a loss, and half. Oh no, that's Washington. I was about to say and a sack. So this defense, this secondary just went crazy out here today. Let's see. I know they put on another. Zay Harris with a pass deflection. Eli with a forced fumble. PB with a pass deflection. These kids were just getting after it out there. Just really getting after it out there. Even had a pass. Who was that? Forced fumble recovery. How your receiver get a pass deflection? That's crazy. JoJo, you out there doing wild stuff. Trey Marcus with 55 yards returning. Travis had a nice 14-yarder. And that'll just about do it, folks. Big time prime game. As you can see, look at both quarterbacks pretty much had this. Oh my, I'm just looking at that. Pretty much had an exact same game almost. 66, 62, 192, 182, 1-1. That was they were going toe to toe. But in the end, Collins prevails. They take down number 1. So we definitely might see a new number 1 next week, guys. Collins undefeated, 2-0, taking down 4-0 Chandler, making them 4-1 on the season. And you guys make sure you tune in tomorrow. We're going to have 2 games for you guys, starting off with Newton and Bishop Gorman. So we're going to kick the day off with Newton and Bishop Gorman. You know what? Actually, let me look at the schedule, because that might be wrong, or that might be backwards. Let me look at the schedule really quick. I don't want to be wrong on that. Let me just make sure. Yeah, so that is correct. So we do have Bishop and Newton kicking off early morning, 10 a.m. So they have the 10 a.m. game, which would be 12 a.m. or I guess 12 noon for you Central guys and 1 p.m. in the afternoon for you Eastern guys. So be up and early for that one. That's going to be a big time game. I'm telling you, you don't want to miss that game between Bishop Gorman and Newton. We got Bishop going down to the Dirty South, taking on the Newton Rams. Now, like I said, Collins got a W, but Newton looked pretty dominant in their first week too. So let's see if these Georgia teams are really cracked up to what they what they've been saying they are all year. So let's see if Newton can get a win. And now we're looking at two Georgia teams that's putting on applying some pressure out there. So make sure you guys get up. Get at it. I'll be up earlier than y'all. Like I said, most of you guys are Eastern and Central, so you'll be up 12-1. I'm going to be up at 10, getting this game out there to the folks. And then we're going to follow that one up with the academies going at it. St. Francis Academy going to Florida, taking on IMG Academy. Is going to end off our week 2 on a Sunday at 3 p.m. You want to tune into that game. So maybe even I might even do it right after. You just never know. I might even run them back to back. So definitely tune into that Bishop and Newton game. I'm highlighting that game for Sunday until St. Francis and IMG can show me something. But Bishop and Newton, that's going to be a highlighted game there. So guys, make sure you get in. Make sure you get to see that game. Get your check-in points. Get your prime points. It's your boy Zeke. Great game out there tonight, fellas. Hit me up on the Discord. Follow us on Instagram at Prime FB League. Hit us up for the Discord link. Get into the community. And try to get into high school season 3, guys. We got college series season 1 coming up after this high school season 2. So you guys just keep rocking with us. We're going to keep growing, keep getting more subscribers, keep getting more followers, keep getting more, gaining more traction, adding more teams, adding more modding. We're here, man. We're here to stay. It's the PFL. It's Zeke Pruitt. I'm signing out. Until next time.